I'm Lardo.
And I'm Burley.
And we're the Moron brothers. Got a frog in my throat. Been several years ago, but me and him was down on the riverbank fishing, and my boy, when he was little, come running over there and the bank. He said, "Daddy, you need to come to the house. Hurry, right now." I said, "Why?" He said, "The preacher's there." "Oh, well, okay, well, what preacher?" He said, I don't know what preacher. Mama said for you to come up there as the preacher." Well, I'm gonna gather up my stuff here and get these fish and head on up there. You go up to the house, and if it's a Methodist preacher, I want you to put the chickens in the hen house and lock them up. Said if it's a Presbyterian preacher, I want you to take my jug out of the house and hide it in the barn. Said if it's a Baptist preacher, I want you to sit in your mama's lap till I get up there.
We got these 4 Baptist preachers there in home, and the head preacher one day he told him he wanted to have a meeting with all of them. He said they met that night. He said, "Listen," said, "every Sunday we tell our people that they need to confess their sins," and said, "That's what we're going to do here." He said, "I know each one of us got something we ain't proud of," and said, "We need to confess to each other right here, and I'm going to start." He said, "That may not be right, but said, about once a week, I like to get off by myself and have a little shot of bourbon." He said, "It just relaxes me and calms my nerves, and I like to taste the bourbon." Next old boy said, "Well, I got one too." He said, "About once a week, I like to get off in somewhere by myself, smoke one of the big Cuban cigars." He said, "I just like the taste of it, and it relaxes me and calms me." And I said, "I just like to smoke a cigar once a week." Third old boy said, "Well, I got one too." He said, "I like to gamble." And said, every Thursday night down the street from my house, they have a poker game, and I go down there and play poker. Because said, it relaxes me and just settles my nerves, and I just enjoy playing poker. And that fourth old boy, he's sitting over in the corner, he ain't said nothing, so head preacher said, "All right, Hoss, we all confessed up. It's your turn. I know you got some kind of fault." Old boy said, "I do. I love the gossip, and I can't wait to give out this meeting."
He talked about Uncle Ben there. Uncle Ben, he was bad to make moonshine, and he done it a lot. He was good at it, but it finally killed him. They used to dig a big pit in the ground, line it with plastic, and that's where they'd put their mash and let it work, let it make alcohol in this big pit. He drowned in that big pit. He drowned and had to go tell Aunt Judy, and Daddy the one told Aunt Judy, said that Uncle Ben was drowned in that big pit of mash up there. She said, "Lord have mercy, bless his heart." Said, "I feel so bad for him." Dad said, "You shouldn't, because he got out 3 times to go to the bathroom." Shawnee Creek.
All right, then.
Well, down the river to Shawnee Creek, and a fella called Muskrat Dan. He lived on the water with a pretty little daughter, and Lord, he's a mean old man. I slipped down and visited with her, and he's out checking his trap line. If he ever catches me, he'll have my hide to grind. I'm going down to Shawnee Creek, take my pole and gun, do a little hunting and fishing, see my gal and have some fun. Sometimes it fries up catfish, coon, muskrat, and squirrel. It's always cornbread and wild green. Man, I love that girl. When she wears a red bandana in her hair, I know her pap is gone. If I don't see a red bandana there, that mean old man is home. I pull my boat up on the bank and I hide there in the weeds. Sometimes it takes half a day for that old man to leave. I'm going down to Shawnee Creek, take my pole and gun, do a little hunting and fishing, see my gal and have some fun. Sometimes you fry the crappie, deer meat, rabbit or quail. It's always cornbread and wild green. Man, I love that gal. Gonna build us a little old shanty boat and make her my rivera queen. Every day we'll eat a dip and kind of meat with a cornbread and green. I'll have to face old Muskrat Dan, hope he don't draw his gun. He won't be losing his pretty little daughter, just have me for a son. I'm going down to Shawnee Creek, take my pole and gun. Do a little hunting and fishing, see my gal and have some fun. Sometimes she cooks me a big old carp, possum or beaver tail. It's always cornbread and wild green. Man, I love that gal!